You won't have this like, you know, advertisements which promote all these pills and magical devices. They show these people who are like so stressed exercising, like, oh. And then they show like, oh, take this pill, or like, oh, take this device which vibrates your body, and you're like, oh, nice, and you're like, oh, slim in 5 days. Bullshit. Hey everybody, Anita here, and welcome to my healthy keto mukbang. I have just prepared this wonderful feast for me. This is a parsley salad, very simple. It's just parsley with some soy sauce and sesame seed oil. Very delicious, very good for health benefits. Then I have this doner kebab, all prepared. The sauce, the salad, the chicken, and the flatbread. This flatbread is keto flatbread made from almond flour and some psyllium husks. This one is not really turning out as I desired it to be, so I'm gonna use the other recipe from the other day I made, I guess. But still, it's a very interesting recipe I wanted to try. It's quite delicious, it's just not quite the right texture. Otherwise, this is very delicious. It turned out very well. It's basically my favorite dish. Doner kebab is. In Russia, it's called shawarma. And so this is all very great. Overall, this little feast here is about somewhat around 800, 700 calories, maybe a bit less. And I'm sure this is very delicious. I can't wait to dive right in. But first things first, my prayer and affirmations ritual. Thank you, God, for this life, for this world, for this opportunity to be. Thank you, God, for the food. Thank you, God, for everything. Thank you, God. Now this food will be to my benefit. My muscles grow stronger in the mighty name of Jesus. I succeed and prosper in the mighty name of Jesus. I overcome any obstacle in the mighty name of Jesus. I succeed and persevere in the mighty name of Jesus. Glory to God. I manifest the glory of God. I raise you. In Jesus' name, amen. Hallelujah. Right. Let's have a bite of this tasty salad. This is for the health benefits. Like really, it's very tasty, parsley, at least personally for me, but also it's quite healthy. You get so many nutrient needs met if you just eat around about 50 grams of parsley a day. Vitamin C, vitamin K, vitamin A. And it's delicious. Potassium, very important. Very rich in potassium. Like when you count against the grams or the calories. It's very nutrient dense in terms of potassium. What about this? Let's see if it's good with spicy sauce. You gotta buy more of this. It's going to be over soon. Awesome. So today I want to talk about actually how people, when they try to lose weight, they very often, like when they try to fix their health issues, they wake up to this idea, oh, I must maybe change my diet and stuff. They just focus on weight loss, and weight loss in particular, and just focus on this, like weight loss, at best fat loss, if they care about the difference. But in my opinion, it's a very, very, very bad thing to do. Why? Because on the surface it might look like, yeah, you have to lose weight to get healthier, take less calories in, exercise more. But it's way more complicated than that. It's insanely way more complicated than that, really. So simple yet so good. Tiny bit of soy sauce, sesame seed oil, sesame seeds, and it's just alive. It just takes this to a whole new level. This simple parsley. And that's why there are so many hacks and diets and stuff doesn't work. That's why people like yo-yo diet, or they go on the diet, get off the diet. That's why weight comes back, and that's why it's such a struggle to lose and maintain weight. So today I want to talk about what you should actually be doing if you're interested in having a proper physique, proper body, if you're interested in actually fixing your health issues, and if you want to lose body weight, excess fat, if you want to shape your body to look nicer. And that is, in my opinion, first health, second nutrition, and third activity and lifestyle. So first of all, you should not focus on weight loss or fat loss. You should focus on getting healthier. Because unless you're going for some like very low fat percentage, like veins coming out of your abs type of body weight, that's actually unhealthy, by the way. That's like critical condition for your body. That won't naturally happen. But if you want just normal physique with lean belly, with good muscle, then it's perfectly possible to reach that. Your body will actually naturally go and gravitate towards it, provided you don't have some serious medical condition like leptin resistance. This is like very rare. For 99% of people, that's not the case. So you will naturally, if you're healthy, have a healthy weight. But that's the point. You have to focus on health, not on weight loss. So simple, yet so good. You have to focus on actually getting healthier, like to understand what will bring you health. And again, health, not like a lack of illness, not like this European mentality where people often look for solutions to their health issues, solutions for illnesses, like fix this thing aching, this thing like disturbing me, like my back aches, like my this hurts, that hurts, this is uncomfortable. No. Actual health, like actually being healthy, actually having energy, like waking up full of energy, full of determination, before the alarm clock rings, clarity of mind, strength in your muscles, ready to go, ready to punch, ready to be victorious and achieve stuff. That's health. Health is like when 18, 19 years old, you're an old man, old woman, but you can still play with your grandchildren, jump around, like throw them in the air and stuff. And when you focus on health, when you start thinking about like what will it be that brings me health? How do I become more healthy? How do I get this energy? How do I get this strength? Like, it's not about muscle size. It's about feeling strong and being able to use this muscle, like having all the systems in your body perform. Your sexual function, your like libido, everything, your energy, your passion. And that's when you start to study all these issues that come with excess fat you could have accumulated. That's when you start to understand really deeply like why you should lose weight. You get your motivation to lose weight. You get like this deep roots. It like this idea takes roots in you, and you get this deep understanding how it should work. Start to understand like what organs in your body need help, need to establish their normal function that has been damaged probably by overweight, like excess of body fat, by bad eating habits, bad conditions you put your body in. And that's when you start to really change your like actions, your food habits, your nutrition, your lifestyle activities and other things. and you start to improve your actual health. Like make your liver work properly, make your digestive system work properly. And that's when you fix your body and make your body healthy, your body will naturally be inclined to have a healthy shape, a healthy level of stored fat, of muscle. And that's when you will start to actually work on your body becoming proper body you want, like proper, sexy, good looking, healthy body. And that's also what ties into point number 2. You will start to really understand how much what you eat and how you eat influences your health. And you will start to understand that nutrition is very important. You will start to study nutrition properly. Like not this fat diet approach, don't eat this, eat that, and just trust in the diet author to be the right, like, voice in the many. It's so good, really. Simple parsley. Who knew? So that's when you start to really understand what do you put on your body. You start to really be interested in it. Like, what exactly is this? What are these carbs, fats, proteins? Why is this healthy? This is not healthy. Like, why is sugar bad? Exactly. You start to really study, like, what really works in your body and how it works. And like when you limit your eating options just because you hear it somewhere, like, oh, sugar is bad, you have to quit sugar. Somebody like sat on your ears and like whispered to you and said to you, you should stop sugar. And you're like, okay, maybe he's right. That doesn't work. When you read some articles that say, oh, sugar is bad for you, okay, maybe it is. You will not stick to this. You will like abstain from the foods you like. You will try to persevere. You will deny yourself your foods you love. Eventually you will cave in. You will binge. You will find ways to negotiate with yourself, like this one time, or not that bad if I eat a little bit. And you will not stick to a diet. Rather, if you study it, if you really get interested in nutrition, read the articles, watch the videos, how it works. Like, if you literally study how sugar kills you, literally, and you literally understand that putting this candy into you, or this Coca-Cola into you, is like stabbing you a knife in the chest, that's when you really will have motivation, determination to quit sugar, or do other healthy swaps and other healthy like changes to your diet. You have to have this ground, this taking roots moment where this idea is deeply rooted in you. It's yours that sugar is bad. And other things like junk food, whatever. And you will start to slowly and naturally develop healthier eating habits, healthier approach to food, trying some healthier options, like trying to find better options for your food, trying to find ways to improve the diet. You will naturally want to try out like things like this. At first I thought it was going to be horrible to eat vegetables. I never ate vegetables. But after I really got into this healthy eating stuff, started to understand why I need this. I started to like it. I found ways to make it tasty and enjoyable. Like, I was there. I ate McDonald's, KFC, you know, the stuff. Pizza, I liked it a lot. What's the best thing? I never thought I'd eat salads. Sushi, some prepared canned food. But then I started to like all these salads when I started to really understand how they benefit me, trying to enjoy them, tweak them to be enjoyable. That is. And again, like nutrition is very, very individual. There is this red TED Talk where they speak about how they studied some people and they found that 10% of the people have completely off reactions to certain foods in terms of glycemic index. You might be aware of this thing, glycemic index. That's where like how fast the carbohydrate is released into the bloodstream as glucose. So if you like eat pure like glucose, it's 100. If you eat like sugar, it's close to that. If you eat like white bread, again close to that. If you eat something like which is complex and hard to digest, like pasta al dente or some like grains which are whole grains, it's like less. And then for some foods it's even less, if there is even lesser like impact, like carbohydrates from vegetables would be like 20 because they're like 5 times as slow to be digested. So what they found in this study is that some people have completely different reactions. Like you might think everybody should have the same reaction. Like everybody should have a quick reaction to chocolate because it's like simple sugar in there. But no, some people had a higher glycemic like reaction to foods most people digest slowly, and some people had very low reaction to like ice cream and foods like desserts, some desserts, specific ones. So you'll have to find what works for you. Again, for me, keto diet is just amazing. The benefits are astounding. But it's not the only diet to lose weight on. It's not the only diet to stay on target in terms of weight loss and weight management. It's just, for me, this diet is perfect. But you might have success on Atkins diet, on Dukan diet. Many diets work. It's individual. What will work for you, what you will find comfort in. And you have to actually try it and try to figure it out, how it works, and be interested in that to do it. You have to take it like an experiment, like something interesting, not like something which is a chore and like a torture for you. Because like, that's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a lifestyle of health. It's not supposed to be a one-time thing you do to get clean and then start eating all this junk again. It doesn't work that way. Okay, let's try to wrap it up. As I said, this bread doesn't really work as it should, but we're gonna try it anyways. I'm gonna use, I think, some help here in form of a foil, just to wrap the end so it doesn't fall from there, the food. The taste is going to be delicious, I presume, but it doesn't work in terms of the shape. The taste is top notch. This is perfect, like doner kebab on keto, almost no carbs. It's amazing. It's magic. Unfortunately, it doesn't work as a flatbread. It doesn't really hold shape well enough for it to work as a flatbread thing. But anyways, so you will study what diets exist, how it will work for you, and you will not like go after these fad diets, after these like hot topics and people convincing you like their diet is the holy grail. You will approach it as an interesting topic. You will study it, understand, and pick your own, and you will find your own way which fits you. Like keto fits me so good, but I won't push keto on you and force it on you. Maybe for you keto won't work. Many diets can work. That's why many diets have these success stories. They are true. It's not like everybody is lying and fake testimonials are abound. Yes, they are, but many diets work. It's just what works for you best. Man, there's something to this dish. The chicken, the sauce, the vegetables, such a great alliance, and the flatbread around it. It's just so good. Like doner kebab is probably one of my most enjoyable dishes, which I like the most in life. So I'm super happy to have it on keto, on my diet, a healthy way to cook it, and no carbs, fits my diet perfectly. It's simply amazing. So yes, that's when health and nutrition comes together. And you eventually you find a way that works for your health, that works for your lifestyle of eating. You enjoy it, you're not starving on it, you're not constantly deprived on it. Like on this diet, I can lose fat, I can eat on caloric restriction without deprivation because it's so filling. Because I can have vegetables and fats and proteins and it works together so well. I'm so full and it's so tasty, so delicious. I don't want to eat more. And really, it's hard to overeat protein and fat together without carbs. And it's easy to get low calorie on this diet, to calorically restrict, because you have such easy access to your fat stores. So you don't starve when you are in deficit of calories. But you will find what works for you. And when you do, you will actually approach this from this standpoint. Not I need to lose weight, but I need to find and understand a way to eat that's bringing me to health, that brings me to good energy, good state of my body, all my functions of my body, all my organs, and that brings me to a proper weight, proper body fat percent, proper muscle size. That's when it starts to come together. So that's point number 2. And point number 3 is lifestyle and activity. So again, too many people, they focus on restricting calories. But it's more than that. It's mostly about spending more calories, because it's beneficial to spend more calories than it is to restrict calories. This is amazing. Seriously. Even though it doesn't work, the taste is so good. So if you are overweight or obese, or you have some health problems with fat, with body fat percent, with your body shape, your lifestyle did contribute to that. It's the way you live, the way you operate your body. It definitely had a big impact on that. Not only what you eat, but what you do. And naturally, to fix that, you need to change the way you move, the way you act, the way you exercise your body. Not only exercise specific activity in a limited amount of time, but how you employ your body, how you use your body daily. Do you try to walk if you can? Do you try to take stairs if you can? Do you try to sit up, stand down more? Do you try to stay upright more, not sit as much, because sitting is unnatural, and actually sitting is literally killing humanity? You might say it's true, because we're not made to sit. Our bodies evolved to be standing or laying down, but not sitting. And so sitting is very unusual pose for us, which should be used sparingly, rarely. And many things contribute to excess fat and the problems with body composition, like a lack of sleep, like negative emotions. You're more prone to binge and to try to eat up your frustrations with food if you don't have control of your emotions, your thoughts, if you're easily affected by stuff going around you, influencing you. So you will overeat, you will binge to fix it, to emotionally sustain yourself. Of course, that's not good for your body. This is just Keto Doner Kebab, Keto Shawarma. So great. So good. And so that's where you'll start to understand when you focus on questions like, what lifestyle did bring me to excess fat? What lifestyle changes will bring me to normal fat percent? What kind of lifestyle do I have to live to actually have proper body composition, proper fat? These right questions will lead you to right answers and to right actions. Again, instead of taking it as a chore, as something pushed on you, as some sort of compromise, like, oh, I have to abstain from this tasty food because I want to have better body. It's a choice, a slim body, and eat shit food, or eat tasty food and be fat. No, it doesn't have to be that way. You will find your way if you look at it properly. And you will also not be forced into exercise. You won't have this advertisements which promote all these pills and magical devices. They show these people who are so stressed exercising, oh. And then they show oh, take this pill, or oh, take this device which vibrates your body, and you're oh, nice, and you're oh, slim in 5 days. Bullshit. Whatever. It won't be like that for you. You will like to exercise because you will know, right now I'm building my body, I'm building my health. If I do this today, tomorrow, and the day after, in a month I'll feel better. I'll have full of energy. I'll exceed my expectations. I will achieve more. It's going to be so great. This is so great. You're gonna just want to do it naturally. Nobody's forcing you. You will yourself desire it if you study it properly. Not from weight loss aspect side, but from the inside, from you being interested in healthy habits, how to be healthy, how to live so you are healthy, so you live to 100 years old, even more, live to see and play with your grandchildren. And so, that way, everything just meshes together. Health, nutrition, lifestyle, it will come together and you will start to gradually find ways to improve your life, not someone else's template enforced on you. Your personal diet, which you will choose, your personal lifestyle, which you will choose, your personal eating habits, healthy habits. And gradually your health will improve, and so will your body fat and your shape. I'm going to perfect this. It's going to be so good. In proper flatbread. It's going to be amazing. And then, after you fix your health, after you find a diet that works for you, that makes it easy for you to adjust the amount of foods you eat, that makes you comfortable in the foods you eat, so you enjoy the food, that is when, if you're still like not at the place you want to be, like I got to the point where I eat intuitively, like I can easily say stop when I'm full, I know my limits, but still I desire like less body fat a little bit. I want to have a bit less like belly size. But now it's easy for me to command myself to eat less because I found my diet. I found my way to live. I can easily like cut calories and not be deprived. Cut calories and not be like this starving. Like if I don't eat for a day, I don't feel starving. I don't feel bad because I fixed the health. And so now I'm healthy and my body adapts easily to what I need to do, and I can actually now achieve this all. Before, like fasting and going low calorie would be a torture. It would literally be a torture. Like I would literally feel shit. I would feel like I'm like penalizing myself for something. Like I'm somewhat penalized. Like I'm a sinner, whatever, good for nothing piece of shit which deserves to suffer. Well, it shouldn't be that way. Diet should be fun. You should enjoy your diet. Like, it's just a mandatory thing. If you don't enjoy your diet, you will not stick to your diet long term. If you don't enjoy your diet, you will quit it. One way or the other, you will violate your diet eventually. Because you cannot live in constant denial, in constant deprivation. It doesn't work. Okay, maybe this one will actually hold shape. Look, it works. Oh my god, one actually works. But there's so little filling in there, since it's the last one. That's why it probably works. Because it's still like leaks filling a bit. So I'm gonna put a small piece here to hold it. But otherwise, it's way better than the other two. Way better. You can actually hold it. Somewhat. When you're healthy, it will all come naturally. It will be easy for you to adjust your body fat, grow muscle. You won't feel all this stress about it. You will be grateful. You will be happy. You will be energized for it. Like today, I'm probably in about 400 to 800 calorie deficit. I ate about 800 calories twice, this meal and the previous one. That's all I'm gonna eat. So I'll have like quite a big calorie deficit. I'm gonna be perfectly fine. I'm gonna feel energetic and cool about it. Tomorrow morning, I won't be starving. Like I will not eat for like 18 hours from this moment to the next time I eat. But I will be easily able to exercise and lift weights, easily able to run around and do stuff before I eat. I'd go as far as to say, if you're like overweight, obese, and your health is shit, you can't really afford to lose weight. It's too much for stress for your body. Don't do it. Don't break yourself even further. You're already under so much stress. Take it easy. Your fat is not the first concern. It's not like gonna kill you tomorrow. But if you start to stress yourself with a diet, you might. Trust me, following this fat loss approach, myself included, and many other people have gotten into such a trouble, so much stress, so much lost years, months, and so much negative health issues out of that. It doesn't work. Don't do it. When you're healthy, when you fixed your eating habits, your health issues, when you have healthy body, when you have healthy lifestyle, then losing fat will be easy for you. Like, don't make this hard for you. First make it easy, then do it. What can I say? So delicious. I'll definitely make more of this. I will perfect the flatbread recipe. I'm gonna have perfect doner kebab, perfectly keto. Gonna be so amazing. But this is already so delicious, it's mind-blowing. Right, and now through the magic of video editing, I will be back in a moment with my desserts. So here I have my low-calorie ice cream, you have already probably seen, and my marmalade. Just made a new batch today. This thing is amazing. It feels like a marmalade, it looks like a marmalade, it tastes like a marmalade, but it's completely calorie-free, like several calories per 100 grams. Has all the properties of a marmalade. And you can chew it properly, you can see, you can squeeze it. It will eventually, squeeze it too hard, break like a marmalade. And you can enjoy it however much you want. Best thing, it's very quick to make, and you will just make a bunch, separate it into different bowls, add different colorings and flavors, and you have these different options made in one batch very quickly. So yeah, things like this, they will help you study health, study nutrition, study lifestyle, like find ways to eat more healthily, find ways to eat and enjoy food without over-consuming calories. Because calorie-dense foods are so abundant, but what we need is nutrients, not only calories, not only macronutrients, but micronutrients, all these minerals and vitamins, and you must get enough of each of them every day to be healthy. And so, if you eat too much calories, you can eat too little foods, and you can't take enough. And even supplements, yes, they can work, but it's better to have natural sources as well. When you learn to be satisfied with less amount of calories, like high volume foods, find satisfying foods which you eat and you don't want to eat anymore because you're full, find delicious healthy foods, find ways to make healthy food delicious and tasty. So you don't have to like endure this steamed chicken breast and broccoli, tasteless crap, instead of this pizza you crave, but instead you have your keto pizza, which is tasty, delicious, and very healthy. You don't have to abstain from sweets, because you can have these sweets which are 0 calories, any amount you want. Learn how to eat properly, slowly, enjoying the food, so you get satisfied with less food. Like, this is so good. And you can eat whatever amount you desire. Naturally, then you can see how much easier it would be to lose fat, to change your body composition. When you have all this knowledge and skill at your disposal, it's going to be simply a breeze. So easy. Really. And like, that's the proper way to do it. You build the base on which your fat loss will work. Naturally. Like, it's just a better way to do it. I'm gonna have my ice cream now. Usually I put this under hot water. It easily comes out. Here I have to heat it a little bit with my hand. It's basically the same idea. Just melt the outer layer so you can take it out. Like this. This thing again, 20-25 calories here, like 1 fat, 3 protein. But it's so good. You can so slowly eat. You don't get any calories. Like, it's impossible to overeat this. It takes so long to eat it. When you have snacks like this, when you know how to like make foods or eat foods, choose foods which work for you, fat loss is going to be natural for you. Fat, like proper body shape, is going to come naturally. It's a matter of like where you put your effort. You can be constantly fighting your body, like natural urge to eat, and have all this deprivation, have all these diet problems, have all these compromises and shit. You will struggle, you will feel bad, you will be all this like agitated and in bad mood all the time, weak, lack of energy. Maybe you'll get results, yes. Maybe not. Most people don't. Instead, you could focus your energy on learning, on studying, on being more valuable, getting value, like getting more skilled, more well-versed in this topic, and actually getting to know what works, what doesn't, why. And you will get a fat loss, like a body shape, as a bonus to it. Again, if it's hard for you to stay on diet, you don't have proper motivation, you don't understand yet why you need it. Studying health, nutrition, healthy habits, and applying them will give you that motivation, you will find it. You will find why you need to be healthy, to have certain body fat percent. strong enough why will make it, I won't say effortless, but way easier, way easier. It's like, sure, everything takes work, hard work, but it's better to do hard work in a field which will empower you, improve you, make your life better, rather than make hard work, fighting yourself, depriving yourself, making your own life a misery for some small result. Which you probably won't even keep, because statistics show that the weight comes back after diets. That's the fact. Man, this ice cream, I will release the recipe as soon as I can, because this is a lifesaver. This is a game changer. It's such a tasty snack. It's so easy to make, and you can just enjoy it so much, and it's free. It's almost no calories. It's amazing. And again, same thing as the marmalade. You can make a lot, separate, add different flavors, and you have it all like an assortment to pick from. It's super cool. I'd go as far to say that this probably doesn't break your fast. Like, this definitely doesn't. This maybe, but very hardly so. So even when you're fasting, like intermittent fasting, you can take this. It won't change anything. It's literally 3 grams of protein and 1 and something gram of fat in there. And like trace carbohydrates from inulin and from the yolk. Literally trace, like nothing significant. So yeah, if you take this approach, you will be smarter, you will be more wiser and knowledgeable, you will have proper roots of all these ideas in you, deep in you, so you will have a stronger resistance to binging, to craving into some momentary desire. You will fix your health, you will put like a proper base for healthy lifestyle, for longevity, for enjoyment of life. And if by that time weight loss doesn't come naturally, you will have a very easy time actually doing it, forcing it. When you have all this knowledge, clear understanding, healthy habits in place, tools at your disposal, a diet which satisfies you, as this does for me. That's it. That's how it works. So thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this mukbang video. Click the subscribe button and make sure to click that bell icon so you will be notified when I release next mukbang video. After that, click this playlist right here, which will have more mukbang videos for you that you will definitely enjoy. I love you all and see you all again real soon.